YouTube. Today we're watching Mystery Man. If you like the video, like the video. See you in the next one.
YouTuber Bucks and two of his friends decided to explore a haunted forest at night.
I'm watching this guy again because I liked his video last time. And look, I don't usually like to do like one after the other of the same person. But this guy's cool, man. I like his channel a lot.
Strange activities and rumored to be where cults gather for rituals. They had barely entered the forest when they started hearing strange noises.
That's not a dog.
Sounds like a dog, doesn't it? Then again, could be a skinwalker or whatever they call them. Ugh,
Yeah, they put
gross.
here. Yo guys, I don't know, I'm just out of breath. I don't like this. No.
As a sound,
Bro, people that are in the woods at night on their own, it's like,
later, after Bucks
are you asking to be
of their adventure, viewers noticed this.
attacked?
A glowing figure appeared to be lurking behind a tree, watching them.
That
This camper
skinwalker
sets
type
up
thing.
a hammock in a quiet forest when he starts hearing strange, unexplained noises as night falls. Feeling uneasy, he tries to find the source of the sounds, but finds nothing.
Leave the camera on for a bit, see if it picks anything up.
Put my drink down just in case.
I got back here and I'm standing here, and then suddenly the tree next to me just crashes, like, you know, like if a bird suddenly flew out of it, like it was startled. And the bushes are all shaking and it's crashing, but there's nothing in it. There's nothing there.
As night goes
He's
on,
got a dinosaur around him or
things
something.
get even worse. Rocks and branches start falling near the hammock.
And then another one. This one on.
And do you know what? It sounds obvious, but I'm going to point out the obvious. If a stone is falling, it means that someone's thrown it. You know what I mean? It can't, like, stones don't fall from the sky.
3 or 4 times at least. And then a large branch. There was no crack. There wasn't like a crack and then a crash.
I can hear him swallowing.
Just a large branch.
And it's not very nice.
Hit my tarp. It bounced the tarp
Maybe
down
it's not,
onto
don't worry.
the hammock, and then bounced off the tent. And every time I jumped up and got out, there was no movement. There was no nothing. Now
The camper decides to pack up quickly and leave, promising never to return. After spending the night in his car, the camper meets a strange man on the road.
So, but I've come down here, and as I've stepped out of the woods, literally the entrance to go in there is just there. And there's a man just walking down the road by me, and he saw me and he went, "All right." And I was like, "All right." He went, "You been camping in the woods?" I said, "Yeah, I just did a little hammock camp." And he says, "You went, you're brave." I said, "Why is that?" And he went, "People have done it before. No one's..."
He sounds like a murderer. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that word on YouTube. However, you don't just say, "Oh, you're brave. People have died in there before." You freak. You don't know who I am.
Lasted. I said, "What do you mean?" And he just laughed and he went, "You know what I mean." I walked off.
Months later,
All right, Dexter.
after many viewers urged him to return, the camper goes back to the same forest with better equipment.
He promised to never return, mate.
As the night falls, the strange noises begin again.
Begin again.
It could just be someone walking a dog or something down the main track.
It's a fucking werewolf, mate.
Fuck, that was close.
I know. Bro, sorry, I know I keep pausing it. If a face just appears out of the darkness, either the left or the right of him, I'm going to run.
That was really close.
I'm not even there.
Okay, quiet for a bit.
And this time, the camera captures fresh handprints on a tree.
mice and things dotted about. Nothing around there. Fuck is that? There's 2 fucking handprints.
Why are they like this on a tree, mate? I don't get the...
TikToker Justin Fender shares snippets of his life, including his family.
Whoa, this guy... No, actually he doesn't.
Car.
In the previous clip, he looked like one of my friends.
Content took a frightening turn
Shout out
on
Callum.
this day. Justin posted a video showing how to install reverse lights on his car.
It actually looks nothing like
You were
him.
asked about the brightness of the lights, which led Justin to test them out in the woods at night. But then he accidentally captured something horrifying.
And these are the ones I just installed. Look how friggin' bright that is. This is amazing. Yeah, so...
That is the only time... Wait, do you know what? I need those lights for my ghost hunt. Because everyone will be like, oh, it's time to turn the lights off now. And I'm going to go, okay, cool. Not really.
They're not just for looks.
A creepy, bony arm was seen wrapped around a tree and then slowly moving out of sight. He didn't notice the arm until after the video was posted. Justin returned the next day, describing a strong sense of unease.
Vile.
And that's the feeling I get when you don't subscribe to my channel.
I forgot about this. I love it.
YouTuber Mortis the Wizard went camping in the woods after getting a tip from a former satanic cult member and a local farmer about a terrifying spot in the forest. This place, called the Circle of Lucifer, was rumored to be used for satanic rituals and sacrifices.
Bro.
When Mortis arrived at the spot,
Why people
he
do
found
this?
something truly disturbing.
The name, the
Something
Circle
that
of
looked like
Lucifer.
human remains. He came across a spine and would see...
Hold on. There seems to be many bones here, including a human-looking spine. Also an arm bone and hand, curled fingers. Possibly on the left is a shoe or a wallet. What?
Seemed to be an arm and a hand with curled fingers. Although he considered that these could be animal bones, the creepy vibe of the find made him think they were something much more disturbing. The tip also mentioned that these sacrifices happened every month or even more often. The many bones scattered around made it clear that this place was as creepy as the rumors suggested. This video was taken in Colorado on October 8th by passengers
You just wouldn't
on
go
a
into the
narrow
woods, would
gauge
you?
train. As they headed toward their camping location, they saw something truly terrifying.
An elusive creature. Alright, just squat it down. Yeah, let me see your camera, I'll do it.
You can see a tall humanoid figure moving around.
It looks like
There
just a
aren't
man
many
with like
creatures that
a
match this description, so many people think
cloak or
it
something
could
on,
be
doesn't it?
Bigfoot. If it really is Bigfoot, it would be the first for Colorado, as Bigfoot sightings are not common here. Urban Ghosts, a popular YouTube channel, recently took on a thrilling camping trip in a haunted forest. They chose a less traveled path, hoping to uncover something extraordinary. During their exploration, they recorded several intriguing EVPs, which are sounds believed to be from ghosts. However, the most captivating moment came when the team captured this.
So get out now, then it said, "Hi, Patty."
I'm being quite quiet and I apologise. These camping ones just don't sit nicely with me. And I know you all know what I mean as well. They make me feel just odd.
Dude.
If there's a face there, mate, it means that someone's just been sitting there watching him. Hopefully they're going to double back and show me what it was, because I don't think I saw it properly.
As the camera panned through the dark, a mysterious shape that appeared to be a woman was standing among the trees. Connor Kelly and his family
I
were
kinda
exploring
see
the
it,
McCoy
but-
mine in Nevada, an old and abandoned mine shaft in the desert. The mine was huge, and they saw some old items from when it was active many years ago. To avoid any rocks falling from the ceiling, they tried to be as quiet as possible. Soon, they stumbled upon something truly unsettling.
So, do you see that reflection? They're trying to.
Check it out. Oh, Jesus, what the fuck?
What is it?
A large pile of children's shoes and bone.
That is disgusting, mate. What the hell?
After taking a closer look at the pile, they decided to move further into the mine until they hit a dead end, where they found even more bones scattered on the floor.
I'm sorry.
People who watched the video
I'm sorry. They were children's shoes and bones. That guy was there with his kid, but he decided to check further. Look, call me a Karen, but is that not messed up? Children's shoes and bones. You're with your kid, and you continue to move.
noted that the bones did not seem to be human.
Oh,
It's more likely they were from animals, possibly preyed on by creatures like mountain
should have
lions
probably
in the cave.
checked that out
The
first.
children's shoes, however, remain a mystery. One theory is that the shoes might have been collected by a serial killer, as it's known that some killers keep trophies from their victims. The shoes were in various conditions. Some looked very old, while others seemed quite new. This suggests that the collection of shoes were gathered over a long period, rather than being dumped all at once. On January
Best case scenario is that there is a shoe thief on the loose.
28th, 2024, a family was camping in a secluded forest, enjoying a day of fishing. As they cast their lines into the river, a strange feeling of being watched crept over them. Eventually, their eyes were drawn to something odd across the river.
Mate, piss off. Who?
The dark figure seemed to shift slightly before fading away, but if you look closely, you can still make out a faint outline where it disappeared, suggesting that it hadn't completely left.
Mate,
These
I say it all the time. Every time I see one of these things, if it's not paranormal for whatever reason, or not whatever, then what the hell are you doing in the forest? Watching people like a freak.
campers had the most
Freak.
frightening experience ever.
With a capital
A lion wandered into their tent and started destroying their stuff.
Cool, so we're not sleeping here tonight, right?
That was a bit scary. Okay, now he's going to go and get my pillow.
He's just taking the pillows. Is that what we're doing here?
Oh my dear. We got snacks.
No, absolutely zero fucks given that he beeped. Not a care in the world, mate. Surely you don't stay there. I know this is South Africa or whatever, but
There's our chair.
After a long, tiring day, they came back to their tent
what?
to find
This is where, mate, like you've got someone else is in the wild in like 2 weeks' time, and there is just this lion chilling like this on like on a deck chair. Just, you know what I mean? Like, what? Why do you need a chair? You're a lion, mate.
the lion coming out of it. The lions spent the night roaming around their campsite, circling their tent, and looking for something to attack. Even though they were scared, they tried to scare the lion away, but it didn't seem to bother the lion. The lion finally left when the sun came up, and the campers waited until they were sure it was gone before getting out of their car. Mark Andre was an environmental service director in a small town in Northern California.
That's so scary, bro.
He spent a lot of
lion.
time in the woods, and in February 2018, during one of his routine trips, he made an unusual discovery. Deep in the remote forest, he came across a small makeshift cabin. The structure was about 8 by 12 feet wide and 15 feet tall.
So guess what? We're going to go in.
A locked door and no signs of anyone nearby.
Mate, look at... Right. We're going to break this down for a second, right? Look at how gross this cabin looks. Okay? It already looks like a murder cabin. Just going to say it. And there's a padlock, which doesn't look very old, on the door. Which means that someone, probably in recent times, has gone and put that on there. Could be completely harmless. Could also be a psycho killer.
The cabin's location in such an isolated area made the find even more mysterious. Mark reported the cabin and brought in professionals to help.
I love his accent.
Over the next few days, they tried to contact the cabin's owner, but no one responded.
Yeah, because he's a murderer.
They broke the lock and entered the cabin. Inside, they found clear signs that someone had been living there recently. There was a pot-bellied stove, a small library, a typewriter, and shelves filled with jars and cans of food. Despite that, they couldn't find anything that revealed the owner's identity. Since the cabin was built illegally, they left an eviction notice on the door. However, when they returned a few days later to enforce the eviction, the cabin was gone. To this day, the identity of the person...
Right, let's all, you know what? Let's all say it together, okay? You have no idea what I'm going to say, but we're going to say it together. 3, 2, 1. Murderer. With a capital M. Freak.
Person who lived in
Cabin's
the cabin
gone.
Is unknown.
What is this, IKEA?
As camper Trent tries to sleep until a frightening noise
Flat pack cabin
wakes him up. He quickly grabs his weapon to defend himself against whatever threat is outside.
Did you hear that? Right over there.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I'm so freaked out.
Why does that sound like every dinosaur in Jurassic Park? This geezer's literally being snuck up on by a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Are you taking the piss? All he had to do was fucking sound like he was doing kung fu and the thing ran.
On the shelter, and now it's coming back. Get out of here!
Trent decides he can't stay there any longer and runs away.
But anyone that is animal savvy, what is that noise? Because look, I know it. I know it ain't anything nice.
Ah! Get out of here! Oh my god! Ah! What the crap? Get out! Ah! I gotta get out of here! Help me!
We just heard Trent screaming in the woods.
We can't take any chances, so we're all heading up there, and we're going to just make sure that Trent's not in any danger. Watch your footing.
Hearing his distress calls,
was this from a
his
TV
friends
show?
Quickly grabbed their gear and rushed to find him. A camper set up a trail camera to keep an eye out for predators like coyotes or bobcats, but what it recorded was much more disturbing.
Oh god. It's the fucking bedsheet man. Duvet man.
A figure dressed in white can be seen moving slowly through the trees. The recorder was shocked and worried, unsure about what it was.
Freak.
Some people think it could be the spirit of someone who died on the land. Others believe it could be a prank.
It's the spirit of a snowman.
Lewis Clark and his friends decided to explore an old train deep within a forest. Most of the train cars were empty, but when they
That's
reached
sick.
the caboose,
That is
they
so
found
cool.
something terrifying.
Okay.
What is that? What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Just go. Just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we need to get out.
Fucking go. Go.
Fuck that shit. Go. Come on.
Fuck.
The sheets inside were stained with red spots, and there seemed to be something heavy hidden beneath them. They were too scared to look underneath and quickly ran away, even jumping over another sheet on their way out. No one knows for sure what was under those sheets. Some people think it might have been a body, but that's just speculation. To this day, Lewis Clark...
Bro, why would there be red whatever in the back of an abandoned train in the middle of the woods? Like, we can speculate as to what it could be, but let's be real. You know what I mean? What the F is it doing in there?
and his friends haven't gone back to investigate further. Kyle was hiking on a trail in Provo, Utah, when he saw something that he thought was a bobcat kitten. Excited by the sight, he took out his phone and started recording. However, he soon realized that it wasn't a bobcat, but a cougar cub. He shouted loudly, hoping she would leave him alone. But the cougar was not easily frightened. She kept following him and even lunged towards him a few times.
Holy
These campers were having a beautiful sunny day outdoors.
Wait, was that it?
The sun began to set.
Bro, this is like the TikTok video.
And went home.
At least to get a bit of context, though, I guess.
Chose to stay. As they settled down for the night, they heard a strange, ghostly sound coming from the woods.
I hope it's showing up. They're close. Yeah, let me open this.
It's a bloody wolf, mate.
Although this might have been a good reason to pack up and leave, the man was determined not to let a little scare ruin their adventure. His curiosity got the better of him, and he decided to investigate the source of the eerie noises, but found nothing. Later, at exactly 2:30 a.m., the man woke up again feeling his truck shift slightly and hearing footsteps outside. He got out of the car and shone his flashlight around, but saw nothing. The sounds grew louder and more unsettling, but despite their growing fear, the couple chose to stay. On September 6th,
I'm glad they're okay. Right, I really am. However, why... This is literally how people get unalived. Do you know what I mean? They just do these silly things with no worry about what could happen. It's
2016,
wild to me.
A Reddit user shared a video link that captured a strange noise coming from the woods.
Well, if that ain't a UFO, you know what I mean?
User thought it might
needs a bit of WD-40
by AM radio tower, but wasn't sure if such towers could make that kind of noise. After the post was published, people in the comments offered various theories about what could have caused the eerie sound. One idea was that strong winds blowing through a nearby cell tower might have created a strange noise due to the metal parts rubbing together.
Does anyone know
However,
whether that's
the
a
original
thing?
poster disagreed, saying there was very little wind that night and that even on windy days, they had never heard anything like it. Dan Bell, known for exploring some of the most unsettling locations across the US, decided to visit Leakin Park in Baltimore, Maryland, which has a dark history. Since the 1940s, at least 71 bodies have been discovered there. Dan, who had previously visited Leakin Park, returned after the grim discovery
Leakin
of
Park
Sean
or
Kamal
Linkin
Kanya's
Park?
body in a well.
Most likely when they threw
The victim in there.
when they threw him in there,
Whatever came off of him during the impact.
yeah, he hit the wall on the way down, and that's, oh my god.
Oh, God. So let's go down there. Why not?
In his recent documentary, Dan and a friend encounter a series of unnerving events. They stumble upon the well where the body was found. Their investigation is further disturbed when they notice a figure lurking from a distance.
There's something back here on the trail, and I don't know if it's an animal or a person.
Their search takes an even more chilling turn when they find a bag in the woods containing something deeply unsettling.
Oh god.
I know, mate. I don't want...
What is that? Oh god, this is too creepy. I don't know what I'm looking at it. Oh, it's an animal. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a dog. Oh my god.
Who the f has done that, mate? That is...
Oh, the smell. You can see. It's got a dog collar right there.
Earlier this year, a video from the YouTube channel History caught people's attention. A woman had set up a security camera.
This isn't a very nice one, is it? I'm sorry, guys, if you're not enjoying this.
Ended up capturing
It's creepy
was
as hell.
something she
So
never
I mean, we will
expected.
post it, but the f
A strange, bird-like creature quickly runs across the screen.
but it's fucking
The creature
massive.
seems to have very long, thin legs, a large white head that might have been a beak, and a black midsection, which people think is covered in feathers. The woman who captured the footage says she had encountered this being before, but never had proof until that night. Some people think it might be a large bird, like a wild turkey or an
it's
ostrich.
fast, mate. Mate, the way that they if something moves unnaturally fast, or if we, obviously I always say it, you know, like the shaky bitch, the one that's always like all that shit, I don't like it. If there was a doll, oh, okay, right. If there was a doll that was moving fast, shaking, and human-like, I'd have to, I would give up doing videos, mate. Oh my god. Move on, let's move on.
The creature's slender appearance doesn't match. Unlike ostriches and emus, whose legs bend inward, this creature's legs bend forward and seem to have knees. There's a possible link to ancient Native American legends, particularly a sandstone tablet called the Chihoka Birdman, created by the Mississippian people around 1300 AD. This artifact, found in present-day Illinois, shows a half-man, half-bird figure that looks similar to the creature in the video. Since these Native Americans lived not far from where the sighting took place,
that is vile.
There could be a connection. But even with all this evidence, the creature remains unidentified.
Because what do you do, mate? That's running round near your
A group
house.
of friends were camping in a cemetery when things started to take a creepy turn. As the night wore on, the atmosphere grew increasingly unsettling. One of the friends suddenly began acting very strangely.
Oh no.
His voice changed, and he started moving in an odd way, almost as if something else was controlling him. Back in 2020, a YouTuber named Leviathan uploaded a creepy video called A Skin Walk in the Woods. Leviathan had been hearing strange noises coming from his barn, so he decided to check it out and filmed everything. This is what he caught.
Christ on a bike, mate. Oh my god, has anyone ever seen or played The Last of Us? You know those clicker things?
Instead of leaving, Leviathan went back to the barn. Soon after, Leviathan posted another video where the same creepy screeching noises were even worse.
Oh my... Gross.
Then, without any explanation, Leviathan stopped posting videos altogether. Now,
It got him. It bloody got him. Mystery Man. This channel came out of nowhere. It's relatively small in terms of some of the other ones we watched. They've all got obviously 1 million plus subs and all that sort of stuff. He's got 7k, but it's probably one of my new favorites. That was disturbing, creepy. I mean, it's the 25 scariest camping encounters caught on camera. And I mean, yeah. Guys, if you like the video and the intro, then like the video. Subscribe if you would like to. And I will see you guys on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your Monday.